Have you noticed how every flagship phone this year seems to be pulling a rabbit out of a hat? Seriously, it feels like every launch brings some wild, never-before-seen feature to the table. And just when you think you've seen it all, Redmi goes and drops the K90 Pro Max. And let me tell you, this thing is a beast. Despite its surprisingly friendly price tag, it's packed to the gills with top-tier specs. So, let's grab our metaphorical magnifying glass and dive right in to see what makes this phone tick. First impressions matter, and the K90 Pro Max absolutely nails the design. The moment you pick it up, you can feel the quality. It has this solid, reassuring heft, thanks to its premium build and sturdy metal frame. Plus, it's got an IP68 water and dust resistance rating, which means it's not just classy, it's tough enough to handle life's little accidents. You can take it to the pool, get caught in the rain, no problem. Now, let's talk about the look. It comes in a few stunning color options. The flowing gold white is pure elegance, and the classic black is, well, a classic for a reason. It's sleek and timeless. But the one that really caught my eye, the one that makes you do a double take, is the denim blue edition. It features this unique textured back that feels incredible in your hand. Not only does it look incredibly stylish, but it's also super grippy and completely resists fingerprints and smudges. It's a design that's both beautiful and practical. And can we talk about that rear camera module? In a world where everyone seems to be copying everyone else, Redmi has gone with a distinctive circular design that feels fresh and original. It's a bold statement. But here's the clever part. They've integrated a speaker right inside the camera island. This isn't just for looks. It helps create a fuller, more immersive sound experience. It's that kind of thoughtful engineering that sets this phone apart. It's a design that feels premium through and through. Alright, let's move on to the star of the show for many people, the display. The K90 Pro Max boasts a massive 6.9-inch flat AMOLED panel. That's a lot of screen real estate. And it's not just big, it's beautiful. The resolution is 1.5K, which strikes a perfect balance between sharpness and battery efficiency. Everything from text to images looks incredibly crisp and detailed. But what about brightness? This is where things get really impressive. This screen has a peak brightness of 3500 nits. Let me put that into perspective for you. That is blindingly bright. It means you can use your phone in direct, harsh sunlight without any issues. The screen just cuts through the glare, making everything perfectly legible. It also supports all the good stuff like HDR10 Plus and Dolby Vision, so watching movies on Netflix or YouTube is an absolute treat. The colors are vibrant, the contrast is deep, and the dynamic range is fantastic. And for all you gamers and smooth scrolling fanatics, it's got a 120 Hz refresh rate. Navigating the UI, scrolling through your social feeds, and of course gaming, all feel incredibly fluid and responsive. The phone feels fast because the screen can keep up. To protect this gorgeous display, Redmi is using something called Dragon Crystal Glass, their own tough-as-nails alternative to Gorilla Glass, and underneath it lies a 3D ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. This is a game changer. It's faster and more secure than optical sensors. And the best part? It works perfectly even if your fingers are wet or a little dirty. It's a small detail, but one you'll appreciate every single day. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood, because this is where the Pro Max really earns its name. The phone is powered by the brand new Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 chipset. This is the absolute cutting edge of mobile processing, built on an advanced 3nm process. It clocks up to a staggering 4.6 GHz. To put it simply, this thing is a rocket ship. Paired with that powerful chip, you get up to 16 GB of the latest LPDDR5X RAM and superfast UFS 4.1 storage. What does all that tech jargon mean for you? It means elite level performance. Apps open instantly, multitasking with dozens of apps is a breeze, and the entire system feels unbelievably snappy. There's absolutely no lag, no stutter, no hesitation, just pure, unadulterated speed. So, what about gaming? This is where the K90 Pro Max truly shines. The Adreno GPU is a powerhouse capable of handling the most graphically demanding games at their highest settings. Whether you're playing a Genshin Impact, Call of Duty, or any other intensive title, you can expect buttery smooth frame rates. But Redmi didn't stop there. They've also included a dedicated AI graphics chip. This chip works in tandem with the GPU to intelligently optimize performance, ensuring you get a consistently smooth and stable gaming experience without draining your battery or turning the phone into a hand warmer. It's a true flagship gaming experience. Speaking of battery, this is another area where the K90 Pro Max blows the competition out of the water. It packs a massive 75-60 mAh battery. That is an enormous capacity for a smartphone. For most people, this is easily a 2-day phone, even with heavy usage. You can game, watch videos, browse social media, and still have plenty of juice left at the end of the day. It completely eliminates battery anxiety. But what about when you do need to charge? Well, get ready for this. It supports 100W wired charging. That means you can go from